First things first, let me just welcome you, Black, right? Welcome, Black, to Beleaf and Fatherhood. My name's Beleaf. This is an update to the Uriah puzzle slash running away debacle. And I want to tell you everything, but I want to make sure there's an understanding of why we do this. Why we do what we do, because I got a couple comments that were saying like, yo, like, you need to turn off the camera. You shouldn't have your kids out there like that. And then I had some people talking about, you guys are too soft on him. Why is he able to get away with this stuff? And then I had other people saying like, you need to spank him. You need to do this. He don't respect you. And like, let me just talk about the privilege, right? As somebody who didn't necessarily know what it was like to be a father or parent, because our parents really didn't explain things, why they did what they did. They just had to do it, and they did what they had to do. You have an amazing vantage point to know the inner workings of a family. You know what I'm saying? Which is a privilege to you. You know what I'm saying? And not something that is normally shared. I could easily make my life look entirely too fly and easily show the best parts of me, the highlight reel, and go viral 10 and 12 times over. That would not be difficult. But I think there is a disadvantage to that because I'm lying to you and I'm telling you that everything is okay. And sometimes it's not. You know, some of you may even see this part of parenting and like immediately it makes your skin crawl because I'm showing you this, but you're still consuming it. That may just be your own projection because you're not confrontational or you don't like discipline or you don't like to see other people hurt or in pain. But this is very, very normal in homes. Like people are dealing with this stuff all the time and they're not showing you it. And they're not telling anyone about it because there's a lot of shame associated with how you parent. And I would love for this place to be a space where we can demystify a lot of the things that we have allowed ourselves to believe that are untrue, right? And so I would love for this to be a free space. And if you don't consider it a free space, it's not for you. You know what I mean? And although I love every single, time someone hits the subscribe button, I love seeing the subscribers going up. Some people just ain't built for the authenticity. Some people just want everything to be perfect, and it's just not real. And so that's that. And so I just want to let you guys know what the position is, the position of who you are, right? I'm all for, I disagree with you on this. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for, here's some advice. Here's what I know from a clinical therapist, family, whatever situation. Like I'm all for that. Like leave those comments all day. But when you start to like accuse me or the family of like selling ourselves for entertainment, that's not what this is. This is literally a service because I know that there's somebody who's going to walk into parenthood and their child is going to be disrespectful and they're going to think it's something wrong with them. And it's not. You know what I'm saying? And so I would love to be the catalyst here. And another thing I want to let you know is that these videos were recorded in February, December, January, February. So this story is long over. So we've already came to a resolution, and I believe some of you are going to be shocked how it ends. But definitely stick around if you can, and then make your judgment. Okay. And this is another point right here. I'm not very proud of how everything took place, but honestly, I saw no other option. Whew, okay, so after I drove home, I get to the house, and mind you, I'm driving kind of slow when I get close to the house because I don't know if the boy's in the street or not. I open up the door, and I'm like, where is he, right? And I'm still kind of like angry, right? And I walk upstairs, right? Because they told me he was upstairs. And I open the door and I say, what is going on with you? Now, he goes, what do you mean? I was like, you left the house. He was like, yeah, but I came back. And I'm like, yeah, but you left the house. And I wasn't gonna film this, right? Or share any of this via like visually, because I was kind of like, this is kind of like a crisis. And so the conversation went like, yeah, okay, so why did you leave the house? Because I want a new mom. I said, what's wrong with the mother you have? She doesn't let me do what I want to do. I said, okay. Where are you gonna go? What was your plan? I was gonna go to my friend's house, right? And so I was like, how are you gonna get there? He was like, I was gonna drive. And I said, bro, you can't even reach the pedals. You don't even know how to drive. He was like, I was gonna stick a rock on the pedal. And so then I'm like, it's not funny, you know what I'm saying? But I'm more like, I don't know if this dude got all his marbles, you know what I'm saying? Or he just kind of talking and he live in the cartoon world, or maybe he's seen stuff on TV. So I'm kind of like, all right, we got to monitor everything this dude's watching. But then I'm like letting him finish his sentences and letting him say all the things he want to say. And so every time I ask him a question, he has a really quick answer for me, which really makes me believe that he thinks that he's right. So I was trying to get down to the heart of the issue, and I said, listen, when you leave the house, right? And I'm speaking more calmly at this point. When you leave the house, you put yourself in danger. You're not critically thinking. You are showing and displaying to your siblings that this is okay behavior. So you're changing the culture of the home, which is really important for me. And you're disrespecting your mom. I was like, you need to feel the weight of these actions. What do you suggest I do about this? He said, I don't know, wall squats, right? Because that's what I usually have them do. And so I was like, well, that doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Because like we tried this, and you know what I'm saying? Like I've tried to play with you. I tried to get you to do wall squats and planks, and I tried to, we exercise, or we do a lot of stuff, but it's like I'm not getting, you're not hearing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did you think it was okay for you to leave the house? And he was like, because you guys don't respect me. And I said, okay, how are we not respecting you? And he said, because you don't let me watch TV. And I said, buddy, you can watch TV. You just got to do the puzzle first. That was the agreement. Theo did his part. You have to do your part now. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And so he was like, puzzles are just hard for me. If I could do like a game or something. And I was like, bro, you don't get to choose your consequences. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I want to move in with, this said friend, and I want to move in because their mom and their dad let them do whatever they want to do. Black parents, right? They say stuff that's funny, but it's not. It's like, dang, that was a clever line, but that was the wrong timing. So he goes, yeah, I want a new mom. I want a new dad. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be here, right? I don't want to be in this house. So I said, surprise. Right now you have a new dad today, because I'm going to do something that I don't do. And I'm going to need you to take off your pants because I have to give you a spanking. And immediately he like broke like into tears. And usually what I do is I'm like, look, man, I need you to take off your pants, but do you want one more shot? You know what I'm saying? And he goes, yes, I want another shot. And then usually he's good. But this time he had already crossed the boundary. A couple weeks ago, I did a video talking about how I discipline my kids and how, spanking is like the last option. That's one thing I do is I do not spank, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I'm opposed to it, but that's like the 100th option. At this point, I feel like I got to that last option, because when you disrespect your mom and I have to come home, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't respect her enough for her words to just be my words, then like I have to make you feel this, you know what I'm saying? And if I take away things from you, it doesn't work. If I challenge you in certain ways, it doesn't work. Like, you think I am something to vanquish, and I just want to let you know that it's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely proceeded with the discipline, and you could tell I'm tiptoeing around this. I unfortunately had to make him feel it, and I felt bad, and I feel bad. You know what I'm saying, about having to do that. I hated it. I hate the fact that I have to get to this point for him to hear me, and I would hate it even more if it didn't work. This is why, like, you can't parent every child the same way, right? Some kids need a different approach. And Uriah is the kid that needs you to physically, like, he needs to feel it physically, even if it's not spanking. Like, he needs to do something physical. Like, he's like physical touch type person. He's always laying on you, touching you, fighting you, like, you know. And so I came downstairs. He came downstairs and was mad. And I said, buddy, I don't want to spank you. I was like, I don't want to. Like, I would love for you just to listen to what I'm saying and trust that I'm not trying to harm you. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I will, if that's the only way I can communicate to you, right? And he's like, he said something that was kind of like mouthy. Like, he was still like, all right, now that that's over, like, you ain't gonna do it again. And I was like, what's happening tomorrow? I asked Yvette, and she goes, they're supposed to go to school tomorrow. I was like, all right, well, since you don't want to listen to your mom, and you don't want to follow the rules of the house, tomorrow you're going to follow my rules. And so you won't be going to school tomorrow. All of your worksheets, all of your homework assignments, I'm going to be your teacher. You're going to come to work with me. And you're going to do all the things I need to do. And so after he started popping off and just kind of talking crazy, I just was like, look, man, like, I tried, to get through to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already had what we did upstairs, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to do something else that you're not going to like. You still have to do the puzzle, right? And this time it's not for TV. It's just the only thing you're going to do from now on. Like, you're not doing anything except for the puzzle. You know what I mean? Like, don't ask me if you can play a game, board game. Don't ask me if you could draw. You just go upstairs and do the puzzle, and you have to do all 300 pieces, not just 150 that I said. Like, I tried to be nice with you, and now I'm not even giving you the option to fail. Like, you're gonna see this through. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because I have this, like, trying to fight the power, or like the power struggle. It's like, bro, I asked you to do something. I don't care what it is. Like, as long as I'm not trying to get you to harm yourself or harm someone else, do what I ask you to do, bro. Pick up the thing, do this over here, finish the puzzle. I don't like puzzles. I don't care. And Ryan's the type of kid that he'll get on your nerves until you give in, right? So, but sometimes it's heavy, right? So he'll be like, Mom, I'm hungry. Can I have a snack? She'll be like, yes, finally, right? But, so the next day when he came in, it wasn't the same. Like, he came in, I welcomed him, and I just let him know, like, look, man, today I'm the teacher, and you're going to listen to everything I say, and if you don't, it's going to be your loss, because you're going to have to earn every snack, every break, everything. So he starts working, and he's like, it's like an hour, and he's still on like the first 3 questions of his first worksheet. And I'm like, man. And he's like, can I have a snack? And I'm like, nah. He's like, well, usually it's break time after an hour. And I was like, no, you don't get a break until you finish that first sheet. And he was only on question 3. And I was like, and you got to hurry up because I have the gym soon. So if you want to get your snack before the gym, then you need to, hurry up and do the worksheet. And so he was like, well, why can't I just eat it at the gym? I was like, because you're working out with me. You're coming to the gym and working out with me. So, like, we went to the gym. You know, he earned every single break. He earned every snack. I just put the snack right next to him and said, you can't eat it until that sheet done. And if the answer's wrong, you can't eat it. You know, and so, you know, usually when he does a school day, it takes a longer time because he likes to like play around and like kind of wander off in his mind. And so I just was like, that ain't happening today. You can wander off, but you're just gonna be sitting here hungry, you know. And so we had an overall good day connecting. It was a very deep connection day, and I think that he would rather deal with his mother than deal with me. You know what I'm saying? Yvette had asked him a question, and she was like, "Do you think you're ever gonna try to run away again?" And he was like,
"Turn around and tell your future self what you just said." This is for your future self.
My future self. I ran out of my house because I wanted to be adopted.
Do you still want to be adopted?
No, not really.
What changed your mind?
Having a future pop. That's good.
I know that as a child, like I had like a fear of my parents. You know what I'm saying? Like I was scared of them. I don't think Uriah is scared of me, but I do think he knows that I will take it to whatever level I need to take it to get through to him, which I think is healthy, even though I never want to take it there ever again. Like I have no desire to ever put my hands on him ever again. I don't want to do it, but I will. You know what I'm saying? That's one of them things. It's like, I know, like, I've tried to, like, 100 sentences. You know what I'm saying? He started crying at sentence number 2. The thing is, right, you just got to keep pushing him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he does have a limit, but he doesn't know what it is. So, the next day, Theo has been working on the puzzle without Uriah.